Alright, y'all, so today we're going to be doing a run of the full Goku Black Clones team. We're going to go ahead and just see what the Goku Black Clones can do, just all together in the same team, if they are actually able to take on difficult content, just by themselves. I do think that this will be the case, and they're going to look very impressive. Now, starting the video off, I just want to show all my builds for the Goku Black Clones. This is the AGL build. I went with 4 additional and then 14 additional there. This AGL Goku Black can get very high dodge chance. I mean, this guy does actually get up to a 90% chance dodge if he does gain an AGL Key Sphere. That can be really good throughout most of the fight here. Physical Goku Black here, I did go with, again, additional, but heavily leaning into the dodge build specifically. This Physical Goku Black does give a 2-turn defensive support buff, and he has 50% reduction plus guard. Like, he's looking pretty good. His super attack effect, he gets 100% defense on it, so that's why I kind of leaned kind of evenly between dodge and additional there. S-tier Goku Black, I actually did give him attack here. This guy's like the damage variant of the characters. Now, I feel like, again, he does get 150% extra attack when attacking a superclass enemy, guaranteed additional supers. He has guaranteed crit. We'll see what kind of damage he might be able to do. He has the 100% attack raise on a super attack effect, so I mean, maybe he could actually look potentially okay still. Tech Goku Black's interesting. He's definitely like arguably the worst out of the bunch in some events, but the best out of the bunch in other events. He does have attack and defense down to allies or enemies, sorry, not allies. That would be really bad. But if you have the full clone team, he does reduce enemies attack and defense by 70%. That's basically, they're not going to do any damage to you, right? This could actually be really good in battle hardened foes. He does also have an action break, right? And he gets extra stats depending on the debuffed enemy. But again, this guy could definitely be the one that's going to be the most in trouble. I did go full additional and then dodge in this guy again. Then finally, we have the Int Rose. This is, in my opinion, the best one. I think this guy is, again, providing a 2-turn defensive buff on a super attack effect. He's providing 70% support here. He has a scouter, he heals, he guards. Like, he's doing a lot of different things. So I definitely did end up going a lot additional into this guy just because he has the 2-turn defense support buff. I think that's going to be super good, especially if we're running the full clones team. But that's kind of what I'm doing here for this specifically. And I think for now, we'll keep physical Goku Black here. Want to make sure I also do get... Actually, I don't even need the same type key sphere. So what I'm going to do is grab this here. Going to grab this with Goku Black, and then we'll get the EGL key sphere with the EGL Rose Goku Black here. So he's going to have his 90% dodge chance. I mean, again, these guys do share a lot of links together, such as Super Saiyan. There is also the... what's it called? This is the... let me bring up the link exactly. This thing is actually... what's it called? Attack at the Clones. It gives them a 5% chance to dodge, which is really funny. And then their Shattering Limit too. But I mean, they have Big Bad Bosses, Fear and Faith, Dismal Future, Nightmare with the LR Goku Black Rose. So that's really nice. So yeah, we got a Vegeta Blue Eyed. That's crazy. So yeah, physical Goku Black. We see him doing just an 11 mil attacks right here. Nothing really crazy, of course, right? He's not really meant to be the damage dealer. We're gonna. This also technically allows Rose to stack up a lot more too. So. Again, I want to get like a fair viewing of every single one of the Goku Blacks, but yeah. I think some of these guys are genuinely runnable on an actual team. I mean, if you've looked at the showcases I've been doing, I've been running the Int one and the physical one. I think the AGL one, like, on even with a lot of clones on the team, let's say, if you have the Int one and the physical one on the team, the AGL one is still going to have a really good chance to dodge attacks, right? Because he has the... He essentially will have the 50% baseline from Future Saga, then 70% with an AGL Key Sphere, but if you have 3 other clones, this guy's going to be at 82% chance to dodge. And again, it does also include himself, of course, so that's really nice. There's the 90% chance to dodge coming in clutch, so that's really nice. Of course, we have this Rose again, but we're going to look at STR Goku Black here. I think he could be potentially interesting. I don't want to take all of these from him, so we'll do this. The int one, I'm not really worried about, honestly, here. Like, it's whatever for me, so... I mean, this guy will have all of his links active. Let's see what this STR one is going to do here. AGL does also give... Well, let me actually take a look here. Which one gives the 2-turn attack buff? One of these guys do give a 2-turn attack buff. Is it the AGL one? It is. The AGL one does give a 2-turn attack buff. If the team includes all 5 super types. So, what is STR Goku Black going to do in terms of a attack stat here? A 30 mil attack stat with guaranteed crit. That's not terrible. And he has a guaranteed additional super here. 38 mil with guaranteed crit. This is a free character. Yeah, they all want to orb each of their own type, right? And they get different effects based off of it. So like Attack Goku Black, he will get 40% reduction when receiving an attack from an enemy who's hit by a super, right? So that's also interesting. Again, I'll probably keep Int Goku Black here just because Int Goku Black does provide us a really good amount of support, potentially. So, to me, it doesn't matter. Like, the Int Goku Black does get 10% HP healing when he grabs an Int Key Sphere. But to me, that's the one that matters the least. I definitely want to get the physical Goku Black's guard ability, because when he gets a physical Key Sphere, physical Goku Black has guard, which means, again, this guy will be guarding with 50% damage reduction, right? That could be looking really, really nice for us. And I actually haven't, like, shown their defensive stats, so I'll start calculating them starting for the next turn. But STR Rose is also giving them 80% attack and defense and making them super effective against all types. So that's why this team is able to work really, really well here. And we're going in this fight just because I think it's a pretty difficult fight still. I don't think these clones can take on, like, the new Goku Black and Zamasu fight. Definitely not. But I think this fight, they're actually able to do well here. I think you could definitely get a win with them in the AGL Jiren one. I think you could also definitely get a win with them in the Blue Goku fight, right? Like, basically, all the harder fights that were the hardest before this new celebration ongoing right now. So that's going to be really, really nice. So again, we'll take a look here. We have the tag exchange right now. So, yeah, we'll look at STR Goku Black, and we have AGL here too. Let me calculate what their defense is going to be after attacking here. And again, this is not going to be without any, like, support or anything like that. I think the only thing is that maybe what you probably could do is you could take off STR Clone Goku Black and put on the physical Rose. That probably would end up being better just in general. But, okay, we'll grab this with you. We'll grab this here. So what is STR Goku Black looking like? So this guy's at 341k start of turn defense. So again, we do know that this guy, when he grabs an STR Key Sphere, he gets the additional super attack guaranteed. But he's getting 200% attack and defense when he attacks, right? Yeah, it's a little complicated with the 2-turn SA buffs and everything like that. But we know that he gets 200% here. So, I mean, he's shooting up to 1 mil defense alone with that. And then when he gets a couple of super attacks off, he's probably going to be nearing like 1.3. Did we get any... We did get the Int Rose multi-turn buff last turn, but I could see this guy... Like, let me take a look here. I mean, he could be at what... Like, I could see like 1.5 mil defense. He does have 20% damage reduction after he attacks. Like, he's fine, honestly. STR Goku Black, I just feel like, he definitely does some pretty good damage for a free character. Like, guaranteed crits that are doing 30 to 40 mil. Like, that's quite strong, right? But yeah, I'm not sure. So, we're going to finish things off with my Goku Black here. And again, one really nice thing with this team is that they're going to be looking even stronger once we get the Goku Black active skills up, and we have like the double support going around, like that's gonna be kind of ridiculous, right? For some of these characters. I mean, 33 mil right here. Goku Black's also giving the, like the LR Rose is giving the attack buff once he supers too, so that's gonna be really nice to see. So again, we could see, oh yeah, Super Easy Age-O Rose will be a nice little option too. Like, what is Int Goku Black doing here for us? No tech keys for changing. It really is unfortunate. I almost want to try and bring down a bunch of these key spheres so we could maybe load an attack one, but that's not happening here. So you're at 448k defense. And then Int Goku Black specifically, again, I'm actually, okay, there's so many of these different kits that I have to like switch between or bring up here. So this guy does get 200% attack and defense when he attacks as well. So that brings him up to 1.3 mil. But then when he gets his super attack off, right, even though he doesn't have any like additional supers, just by itself, he actually shoots up to 2.2 mil defense with guard. And if he would get an additional super, like potentially, that's 3 million defense he would get in this turn with guard. And he has a scouter, by the way. So, I mean, luckily here we see that there's no super attack, so I'm not even worried about Tech Goku Black here. Tech Goku Black, he's at 454k, huh? And I assume, again, he will also get the 200% attack and defense when attacking. And I just want to tell you guys what the numbers actually are here. Actually, if the enemy's debuffed, he could get 400% when attacking. So if he's getting 400% when attacking, post super, this guy would be at 3.4 mil defense. But again, it's not going to be that common of a occurrence. But 3.4 mil defense, and then he would have 40% reduction, like against these bosses that like are able to be debuffed. Like, he's not taking damage at all. Like, he's really good in those situations. And even outside of those situations, I mean, he's at 2 mil defense still with the 40% reduction potentially. Not bad at all, man. I'm calculating these numbers on the side, so I'm like telling you guys, because they won't show you the numbers in game, so I'm actually literally putting these numbers into a calculator and just giving you guys what the actual numbers would be once they attack, in case you guys are curious, right? I think starting from the STR Jiren, not the STR Jiren phase, from the Int Jiren phase is when I'll use the active skills with the Goku Blacks, and then we'll get an even huger buff, right? Because these guys are going to be getting 25% defense multiplicative from each of the Goku Black's actives, which is going to make things insane. Like, it's going to start getting really nasty really quickly. You'll never calculate that myself, yeah. I think a lot of people may not also know how to do Dokkan math, so that's why, like, I mean, I've known for a very long time. Dang, 30 mil from Tech Goku Black, huh? With the action break, 36 million. Is this guy debuffed by any chance? Oh yeah, he is debuffed. We could lower his attack. That's why he's hitting so hard. Oh my goodness, that was nasty. For like him, yeah. I'll probably keep physical Goku Black here. I actually kind of just don't care about the other one. So yeah, this guy's at 460k. Let me actually get his stats up just one final time here. And we do know that this guy does get, again, another just 200% attack and defense when attacking with 12 or more ki. He's providing 2-turn defensive support. So he shoots up to 1.4 mil defense here with guard and 50% reduction. But that's not even considering his own super attack effect, which is an 100% raise. So, I mean, this guy's at like, what, 2.5 mil defense? With guard and 50% reduction. Is that not crazy? You do need the physical orb for the guard, but like, That's not difficult to get it all. So we'll go ahead and I'll just give you all these. Unfortunately, we're not getting a physical warp here, which is really funny, but yeah. No STR keys for either. Actually, no, we can get it. Perfect. Okay. We should be able to kill this turn. Yeah, Super Easy Rose will help this team too. The only thing is that you want to keep in mind you need a full type team. So you need all 5 extreme classes of it. So if you run AGL Rose, you have to replace the AGL Clone Rose, which I would say is definitely an upgrade. That's for sure. That's 100% an upgrade. But it will also weaken the other Goku Black ones. Just a tad bit. I don't think it's going to be a difference that'll make them unrunnable. Like if you replace 1 or 2 of them even. Finally get LR Rose now. 2 multis on Blue Goku banner. And now you're going to be done part 1. Nice! Well, good luck on the Blue Goku banner right now. Yeah, dude, these free-to-play Rose clones are better than freaking what's his face? Yeah, they're better than what's his face called? I forgot the name of the character I was thinking of. Like they are actually better than those the in Goku Black Super Easy or easier, right? We're gonna use the active skill here again. This active skill, it's gonna give, actually, is it here maybe? No, it's gonna give 25% defense and 15% attack up. This probably will hit really hard.
人間ゼロ計画を成し遂げるため最も醜い者に重い罰を受けてもらう
Yep. So STR Rose is just gonna completely finish this guy off. And in Goku Black, I didn't really talk much about him, but again, this turn he is providing 70% attack and defense support on the full Future Saga clone team, basically, which is crazy. And that's why we're doing so much damage. And again, we can also see that there's just no super attack, so we're literally not even in danger in this turn, which is also really funny. I mean, yeah. Next turn, we'll get the other active. And that's going to be really good. I mean, yeah. I mean, a big part. STR Rose is so good, man. Like, he's able to carry this free-to-play team, even in most of the difficult stages in the game. And, like, people are trying to say, like, this guy doesn't necessarily have a team, but he helps this extreme class team so much. It's actually crazy how much he helps them out. We probably still kill here, because he also gives them super effective. So, yeah, 20 mil from this guy. Because this guy could do 4 supers. Because when you get, or when you're attacking, he does 2 additional attacks, each of which have a 70% chance to be a super. So this guy's defense could also just get really high, depending on the turn, right? So now we could use this guy's active skill too. And we'll definitely just play this animation again.
我が願い人間ゼロ計画を成し遂げるため最も醜い者に重い罰を受けてもらう
Alright, so what are our defenses looking now? Dude, 600k? That means this guy, they're like, this guy's like a nearing 3 mil defense. Post super? No, is he higher? I think he's at like 3.5 million defense post super attack. Because he'll get the 200%. That'll go to, yeah, you know what? Shut up. I did choose type advantage boost instead of super attack boost, right? It is what it is. Anyways, what I was saying, because this guy will get 200%, so that 600k defense that you see will be basically multiplied by 3. So that's 1.8 mil. But then he gets 100% defense on super. So that's also multiplied by 100%. So he's at 3.4 million defense. That is with hard and 50% damage reduction, right? So keep in mind, Zamasu's damage reduction is only that's only like when he attacks, right? We could get it with the active skill, but this guy gets all of his stats after attacking anyways, right? What is the Tech Goku Black looking at here? 640k. Yeah, again, he's also at 1.8 mil defense. Like this Tech Goku Black will tank normals. I guess the only dangerous thing will be like is if Jiren supers in the last slot. But I'm gonna assume Jiren will super us straight away here, which could be an issue, obviously, because of the fact that like we need a super, but it's fine. I'm sure that we'll be able to get through this event just fine. I mean, no issue so far. Haven't had to use an item yet either. And it's not like this guy's locking us, so. The only unfortunate thing I would say is that Ijo Goku Black can't dodge here. But, I mean, that's not really going to be an end of the world kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not just like, oh man, you know, we're not dodging, right? Like, because this guy, he's not going to be in the slot one anyways, right? It would have been nice if he could have, but not the big deal. Yeah, the alternate art idea is really cool too. 36 million. Wait, is this Jiren? Oh, he could have his defense debuffed. Oh my goodness. No, wait. Tech Goku Black. He's better than I'm giving him credit for, because all these bosses are being debuffed, dude. What? That's a 40... Wait, so is that... His defense is actually higher. Wait a minute. But, because he was at... What was he... Let me take a look here. What was his defense at? 640k, right? If I'm not mistaken. The tech one. I could check. Yeah, he was at 643k. Oh my goodness. He gets 400% when attacking. He's at 3.2 before we even consider the super attack effects. He got one super there. Dude, Tech Goku Black on that turn was at 4.8 million defense with 40% damage reduction. Wait, did I mess that up? You're saying it's 6 mil? Because Tech Goku Black will only get the 50% on super. Well, it gets the 400% in the... Wait. 6.4 is a double? Oh, with the double super. Okay, yeah, okay. That's all I was like, with one super. Did he do 2 supers that turn? Dude, if he did 2 supers, yeah. He double super, that's insane. Dude, this is a free character. There's no STR key spheres around. That's not good. I wonder if I put if I keep STR Rose here in the middle. There's no STR key spheres. That really sucks. I wouldn't want to keep STR Rose, so I think I'm gonna grab all these. Yeah, there's just no STR orbs. We do... Actually, it doesn't matter getting... I realized getting the Aegis orb doesn't matter here because it's just extra dodge, right? But not getting STR key spheres. So STR Goku Black is at 445k defense. He gets 200% still. Again, I wonder if He'll have 20% reduction still. So, actually, I forgot something. No, wait, his defense is way higher than I was saying, because he gets 150% attack and defense when attacking a superclass enemy. So he's actually getting 350% when attacking. So that makes sense, because his defense was lower than the rest of them, I think, by a decent margin. So he's at 2 mil defense before any super attack effects. If you would have gotten a double super here, that's 3.2 with 20% reduction. But since he can only get 1 super outside of him potential, still at 2.6 mil with 20% reduction. I mean, he's living normals for sure, but I'm just worried about him getting supered. What do you think, chat? Should I put him in slot 2 or slot 3? I'm gonna put him in slot 3. Yeah, unfortunately, no. Oh, the Dokkan attack. This does suck a little. We do have a lot of physical orbs next turn, though. Aren't both cooked? Yeah, I guess both would be... Well, would both be cooked? Dude, AGL Goku Black's at 700k. So he gets a 200% when attacking. But if he quad supers, he's at 6.4 mil defense. If he gets all 4 supers, because he has 50% per super attack. Yeah, if he quad supers, he's at 6 mil defense, by the way. Okay, that's... Yeah, that's crazy. That is insane, actually. So no, AGL Rose would not be... Minus 20% for crit. Ideally, Jiren doesn't super me instantly, though, but I don't know. Again, as long as Jiren doesn't super at the very ends, that's STR. Yeah. STR has 20% reduction. I think STR would die here easily, especially because the HP. I'm just, again, if he supers me at the end, that'll suck. Like, a lot. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You could easily get a clear here. Honestly, like... Oh, STR Jiren doesn't crit? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is STR Jiren. He doesn't crit. Yeah, these Goku Black clones, dude. With this support up? I mean, what you really do... Okay, he's supered here. Nice. What you really want to do is you just remove STR Goku Black. And then you actually just put on the physical Rose for the domain buff. Give me another super. Yep. Again, with 4 supers, he's at 6 mil defense. You can also get 90% dodge too, if you guys were curious, right? Oh, there's another one. Yep. We should do link level this team? Yes. Dude, what is this? Bro. Oh yeah, STR Goku Black. Well, for Super Z AGO Goku Black, yeah. I'm just talking about right now, but when Super Z AGO Goku Black is here, yeah. They do have big beta bosses. 43 mil. That's pretty good with guarantee crit. Again, if I got the STR key spheres, he'd do 2 of those. That'd be... He would actually get a huge attack buff. He would have got... He would shoot up to like 50 mil, wouldn't he? Yeah, you could beat the hard fights with this team. It's more so of like a... How do I explain it? It's more so of no iteming it, but you could definitely beat the new hard fights with this team. We're gonna win here, by the way. Very easily. Let's grab this, so then we'll make sure we grab this. We got Tech Key Spheres lined up, AGL Key Spheres lined up. We're looking pretty good here. Yep. So we just got the win. Oh, the physical Rose tank. Actually, I should have shown his defensive stat, I guess. So, well, no, could have seen him slot 1. I don't think so, because I think he would take a lot of damage from the normals, because these are 2 million normals. So he has guard and the 50% reduction. He would still take a lot of damage because he only has what, like 600, 500k defense up. But physical Rose would be able to live the super for double digits. Like, I could tell you that for sure. He would live the super for double digits. Yes, I have been stage 1 super 3. Just not no items yet. This is like the best free-to-play team of all time. Unironically. Physical clone better than Daima Vegeta? Okay. What team did I use? I have a video up on the channel. But I did use like basically kind of like a year 10's fusion team. I wonder, should we just, what if we go into the new fight with this setup? Is that what I should do? Do you guys want to see me go into a new fight like with this team and we'll just do an attempt? I think we'll do that. HP is kind of low for an elite team. I mean, I guess so, but I think they are also free-to-play characters. Tech Clone will debuff like crazy. Yeah, because Tech Clone will give 70% attack debuff to Goku Black. I don't believe Zamasu can be attack debuff though. We got to keep that in mind. But the only thing about Tech Clone is that he'll get the 40% reduction against the enemy he attacks specifically. You think they'll get cooked because AoE? The AoE will hit very hard. But the thing is that you don't focus on Goku Black until the end. And then by then, maybe we'll have enough. Just attack Rose? Yeah, sure. I guess you would still attack Rose, maybe? I feel like you could get away with attacking Zamasu, though. Well, that's pretty good. So this video is already like 32 minutes long. I think we'll do a separate attempt later with the Goku Black clones. I also think STR Rose would sell. So I might wait for Super EZA AGO Rose Goku Black to release. Then we'll try team. We'll take out the STR Rose clone. And we'll have the AGO Rose there. Because again, STR we could take off because the LR EZA does count as STR, so that's going to be really good for us. But again, just to show you guys the builds for these characters one last time, this is how I did them all in the Hidden Potential system. Pause if you want to see like builds and stuff like that. This is like the craziest, I think, free-to-play team of all time. I think by far, I don't remember a free-to-play team being as dominant as this one, like in terms of the most difficult content. Like post year 7, this is a insanely good team, dude, unironically. So let me know what you guys are thinking and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.